right, and welcome back to another episode of the Boston Red Sox MLB 19 The Show franchise mode. We have a quick little 4-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays, all of which will be highlights. Give me a follow on Twitter at Trey Dalbert. Go visit the website vendettasportsmedia.com. Thought this was an important picture to show. God, do I miss Kimbrel. Have him in the game. Still a free agent somehow. Don't understand it. But in real life, the Red Sox were able to win 3 of the 4 games against the Blue Jays. I took care of them pretty easily, except for the exception of one game. So here's the first one. 9th inning, 5-0. Rick Porcello, complete game shutout, 96 pitches to get the W. This Toronto Blue Jays offense, throughout the series, it's been pretty much 3 guys that do anything. It's Kevin Pillar, who really doesn't hit in real life, but hits pretty well in this game. It's Vlad Guerrero Jr., who hits, he's got to hit 750 against me. He's on base every time. He's the only guy that ever gets on base. He's hitting in the 230s right now in real life, but God, is he good. The third guy, I would say, is Randall Grichuk. And he either hits the ball a mile or doesn't hit it. And here you see top third, 2-0, Betts homer. That pretty much did it. Because Porcello was on fire. Here's a moonshot hit by Devers, who is just on fire. He's arguably the best third baseman in baseball right now. I'm going to write a post about that on vendettasportsmedia.com. Sandy Leon I've been impressed with. He doesn't get a lot of hits. He gets enough hits for what I've been expecting. And this Blue Jays team, they're going to be good in about 3 years. They're just not good now. There's Grichuk. He hits the ball so hard. Cardinals gave him away. It's sad. And there's a Leon homer. Don't understand it. Don't understand it at all. Wow. And that's the 5-0 score you see there. Let's be honest. Vlad Jr. isn't making that play in real life. Come on now. That ball would have been hit down the line. You know it. I know it. Porcello was just magnificent today. He's been on fire lately. He had 2 bad starts to open up the year, and then since that time, he's been great. Can't complain. Nasty curveball. He's got 5 pitches. Can throw all of them for strikes. Controls the zone. Here's the box score. See the stats for all the guys. Again, Steve Pearce, we're going to have to figure something out. We're going to have to figure something out because that little hitch step that he has when he swings, I don't know what to do. It's not looking good, though. Luke Maile was drilling me. I was trying to steal all game. No part of it. Yeah. Stealing against Luke Maile. Chalk that up as a no. Moving forward. There's the 3 hits. Travis with 1. Grichuk with 1. Teoscar Hernandez with 1. Toronto has a bunch of young talent. They're going to be good in 3 years. You see Cavan Biggio's up now. Here's the next game, 4-2. A little bit closer. This was an Eduardo Rodriguez start. Four to 2 in this one. Brock Holt was the hero. Big time hero in this one. How cool are Toronto's uniforms? The blue ones are great. Even these red ones I like a lot. This game came against Aaron Sanchez with the loss. Rodriguez had a horrible start against Toronto in real life. Not a lot going on in this one. That's why Kimbrel gets the MVP. But you see Vlad Jr. went 3 for 4 there. Here's Pilar. Homer. That was the first pitch, too. First pitch hacking. Takes me deep. Here's Holt. Big game for Brock Holt. Got lucky. Pilar makes that play sometimes. Doesn't this time. We score on the run. Bogarts is just awesome. That extension is going to be worth every single penny. He's having a big year, too. Devers. Becoming a superstar before our eyes. Ropes everything. One thing I did want to mention, again, if you haven't done so, comment down below. Who do you want to see me trade for? It's a big topic. I can shake up this roster, and I'm not content. I'm one of those people that always wants to improve, so. And there's Vlad. Look at that moonshot. Jesus. But yeah, I always want to improve. So if you have any trade suggestions, let me know. First base is an area I might target. The bullpen, I'm definitely going to look to upgrade. Not sure about anything else, but I'm open to ideas. And that does it for that game. 4-2. Give you another look at the box score. After this series, we have Houston again. I'm going to show the David Price, Gerrit Cole matchup. Still no injuries. It's weird. Bogarts makes so many errors for this team. I don't really understand it because he's a pretty good fielder. He's a pretty good fielder. And he just makes errors left and right. But this wraps up what the Blue Jays are. Vlad has 3 hits by himself. The rest of the team, 2. Their bullpen did a really nice job. If they had a different starting pitcher, I might have lost this game. But I was hitting Sanchez. He was leaving little cookies in the middle of the plate. Here's the third game of the series. 5-2. Kimbrel has to save the day again. Like he's been absolute lifesaver. Nobody can touch the fastball. I could leave the curveball in the middle of the plate. They still don't hit it. He barely gives up base hits, let alone. He hasn't given up a run yet. It's crazy. I tried to save him a little bit because I've been pitching so much, but he's been a total hero for us. First game. First pitch. Just, he's been almost godly. How good he's been. That does it, though. We take the third game of the series, 5-2. Went with the blue unis today. My favorite unis are the red ones, for sure. Then the white, then these blue ones. The gray ones need a little work. They look like 1940s grays. I don't know. I don't love those. This Blue Jay lineup even looks different from what it does here. We went against Matt Shoemaker today. He's out for the year with a torn ACL in real life. They don't have Morales anymore. He's gone. Traded him. They don't have Pilar. He was traded to San Francisco. Slowly starting to call up those young guys. Bo Bichette will be on the way. Here's another game. First inning, they jump on me. Trailing from the get-go. Still found a way to come back and win. There's that dude, Pedroia. What a sad press conference that was. It doesn't look like he's ever going to play again. It's such a shame. Dustin Pedroia is what Boston is. Tough, gritty, chip on the shoulder. Always told no. Just who Pedroia is. Moreland coming up huge. 3-run homer. That basically seals the win. Moreland I can hit with. Pierce, it's a big time struggle. Betts with a little tack on there. See, I tried not to use Kimbrel. I really didn't. I didn't want to use him. Tried to save the arm a little bit, but it's alright. He only threw one pitch. And that does it for that game. 5-2. Not putting up a ton of runs, but this pitching staff isn't elite by any means, so we're getting our fair share. Moreland, big fly. Pedroia, big fly. Nunez is a weird one. He makes contact, but it's not good contact. So I'm open to moving him. Somehow we got a steal. Betts got caught. Our bullpen has been real hit and miss. Brazier's been good. Kimbrel's been good. Carson Smith's been good. Everybody else, I mean, he has been, I would call, solid. Everybody else in the pen, not great. The Joe Jimenez trade hasn't worked out quite as I hoped. He's been giving up a lot of runs. And here is the fourth game of the series. We have a 4-3 lead in extra innings. This is the game I was talking about. I was sweating here. This was a real pressure cook situation all game. Real tough game. 4-3 lead. He actually gives up a hit. Galvis is on first. This ball goes foul. Got him 0-2. You know what's coming. The cheese. Can't catch the cheese. And that does it. 4-game sweep of the Toronto Blue Jays. There was really only one game I was nervous about, and it was the final game. All the other games, I took care of them pretty easily, so Toronto, they're not there yet. Will be in a few years. Got a lot of young talent. Just needs to come through and be patient with it. But we score a run in the 11th inning, take the 4-3 lead, and win it. Only had 5 hits, but again, I was super clutch. Getting the hits when I needed to, not leaving a lot of guys on base. That's how you win games when you shouldn't. You pull out games, and here's Holt. 3-run double, bases loaded. I was able to work my walks. I wasn't getting hits, but I worked my walks, got hits when I needed to. Was really clutch all day. This was a Sale game. Wouldn't say it was a typical Sale game because he gives up this 2-run homer to Luke Maile. Catcher who can't hit, and somehow he gives it up. Overall, a good start, though. 6 innings, 2 runs, can't complain with that. Not at all. We do go to the bullpen. Here's Carson Smith, who got knocked around, continuing the theme of inconsistency out of the bullpen. Luke Maile hits the first. Now it's Galvis. The bottom of the order did some damage to me. Carson Smith finally gets out of it. It was looking rough there for a second. And I was not getting a lot of hits today. Only 5. Brock Holt was a big hero. That's the thing. He's kind of the odd man out. If I want to do all the things that I'm planning on doing, he's playing really, really well. Except for the strikeout. But he's been getting on base. Without Holt, we don't win this game. Simple as that. And then we're going to pick it up. 11th inning here. That's literally how I scored. Crazy, right? Ground ball. Hey, whatever works. That's Pierce, though. I wasn't getting a hit with Pierce. I just wanted to make contact. Then there's Jonathan Davis striking out on the cheese to end the game. Nice little 4-game series. Showing the highlights. We'll show the full game against Houston. I just think this is the best way to show a little thing that's going on, keep you updated, and then we go into deeper games against the better competition. Toronto's not going to be there in the end. They're going to end up being sellers this year, so not really something we got to show the full highlights. Carson Smith, we got lucky with him. Gave up 3 hits, only 1 came in though, and that was on the homer. Homer to start the inning. Galvis has been a big pickup for them. That's right, we went up against Clay Buchholz, the former Red Sox. But that's going to do it. We'll see you next time in Houston.